So today's video is going to be part review, part rant, and part public service announcement for those of you out there who create and ship products to end users like me. So a couple of months ago, maybe 6 or so, I backed a project on Kickstarter called 1000, a bike helmet project. It was rad, beautifully designed, had a really good story behind it. I was very excited to be part of backing it, and was looking forward to actually getting the product in the mail so I could use it. Full disclosure, I have a giant head, like monstrously sized head, and part of the process for the 1000 bike helmet was to measure your head, send in that information so they could decide what range of helmet you're going to get. And so I of course did that and found, you know, that my head is ginormous, as I knew it would be, and sent that to them and set my money in and just waited. Not, I don't know, about 2-3 months ago, the shipping date came up for my level of backing, and I got an email from the 1000 people saying that they had changed my size for my helmet from extra large or whatever horrendously big thing it was to small. They did not email me to tell me that this was what was recommended and I should give them feedback. They emailed me telling me they had changed my shipment from the size I told them by measuring my own head to small, which is the furthest thing. It's not even one size away. It's a child's helmet and a giant person's helmet difference. And so I emailed them back in a very bad mood saying, in what world is it possible that someone measures their head and gives you an extra large or large, and then you turn around and tell them it's a small? The response I got from them was measure your head again, which is completely unacceptable. I measured my head. I gave you the measurements that I took. At that point, if it is wrong, it is on me. And that is the way it should be. I did not send them measurements in because it's idiotic to ask the customer who has already done it once to do it again for no other reason that your Chinese supplier has decided that it's a small instead of an extra large. So I didn't do it. It's dumb. Assuming that they would do the right thing and send me the helmet I ordered. That's not exactly what happened. So the day came and I finally got my package in the mail. And, you know, they did a great job packaging, and it's a beautiful helmet. I opted for the gold helmet, gorgeous little thing here. You know, I paid a lot of money to try to get these things made because I believe they should be made and they're important. And was super excited to get mine, assuming that, like I said, they had done the right thing and actually given me the size that I requested and actually measured my own damn head for. And unfortunately, I was wrong. They sent me the wrong size. And how wrong of a size is it, you ask? I'm sure you're all waiting to see this, so let's just go ahead and get that going. So that's what it looks like on my head. I can't even push it down. I have a giant head. This fits my 10-year-old son. That's the difference in size. It fits my 10-year-old son. This is what you don't do, okay? This is your fault, 1000. This is not mine. I gave you my measurements. I did the work. And instead of actually listening to me when I told you that that was stupid to give me a small and give me the size that I asked for, you gave me a small. So I paid a god-awful amount of money for this, and I can never, ever use it. You have just made an enemy of your brand, not a fan, by doing something stupid like this. And that is really the crux of what I want to get across in this video, is that when you are a small company just starting out, you have got to put #1 priority customer satisfaction, especially with customers like me who are giving you money before there's even a product. When you're a Kickstarter, there's nothing. There's a dream and smoke and mirrors, and we're taking you on your word that you can deliver something. I took you at your word that you would deliver what I ordered and what I paid for, and you did not. Even when I voiced my distaste at getting the small, it's not even that you just delivered it and there was no feedback loop. You emailed me telling me, not asking if it was okay. And when I said it wasn't, you sent it to me anyway. That should be a lesson to everyone who sees this video, who wants to launch a Kickstarter that has a physical product, or wants to make a physical product and launch it at all in any way, shape, or form. Your customer is always right. Your customer is the most important person in this transaction. And the moment you screw your customers, you screw your future as a business. Well, that was the PSA rant portion of this video. As for a review, I mean, the quality of what they built for the 1000 helmet is impeccable. The fit and finish is amazing. Like, they did the job they said they were going to do, and I feel like they didn't waste people's money, and they did not do a bait and switch on us and promise something and deliver something much less than what they promised. They did an amazing job. Like I said, the product is amazing. It was the follow-through with customer service that they just completely botched in a really terrifying way. I mean, it's pretty easy to see that from the email exchange, they needed to send me what I asked for, and then they would be fine with if I complained, oh my God, it's too big. We offered you a small, you said, no, you need the big one. We sent you the big one. There's nothing we can do. That is the right course of action to take instead of what they did. And now I know that they are a small team working out of a garage. This video was predicated in some part by seeing a video Sarah Dici has done on them, one of her creative series. I don't know if it's creative. It wasn't Creative Spaces. It might have been Creative Life. Anyway, I'll link the video in the description. It was a beautiful video. Great. It was really great to see the personalities behind the product, but it was this celebration of how great everything was, and that was not my experience. And I had been wanting to say something for a while, but didn't know the right context to do it in, and didn't have that last push I needed to really kind of get that out there. And I thought this would be a good counterbalance to that video, because I'm sure the majority of the people that got their helmets are happy, and that's great. But one person who is unhappy, who is incredibly unhappy like I am, should also be something that's important. And I thought it was important enough to talk about it because they had the chance and the obvious moment to fix it, and they did not. And that is unacceptable. I don't care how small your team is or how many customers you have. If every customer doesn't count, you'll never make it in this industry. You just won't. You have no future. If every customer doesn't count, you have no future if you're starting a business. And that is the most important takeaway from this video. Thanks.